Annyeonghaseyo mga chinggu, mga omoni at oma. Welcome to Pinay Omoni. Happy New Year! I'm back after 2 weeks. Medyo na-busy ang omoni. And so today, let us discuss some of the interesting things about our favorite place, ang South Korea. So many people are curious about South Korea these days. Some like K-pop, K-dramas, while others are interested in speaking Korean so they can take a trip to Seoul. But today, I will present to you more interesting facts. Not long ago, South Korea was a small developing nation closed off to much of the world. However, these days, it is rapidly changing and is considered one of the most popular tourist destinations due to its rich history and amazing food, among others. South Korea has definitely been getting an increasing amount of publicity around the world and in Asia, and it's a lot about K-pop, cosmetics, and Korean dramas. In the West, we often hear news about their neighbors up north. People all around the world hear about South Korea's love for plastic surgery, and these factors have led to a greater interest in South Korea and studying Korean. Besides the popular reasons for the country's fame, there are many unique facts about South Korea that you don't hear until you are actually experiencing everyday life there. So, yan ang medyo i-discuss natin ngayon. I'm sure you'll be very interested. First, it's common to ask about blood types. Wow, blood types. One of the most common facts in the South Korea is that South Koreans think there is some significance to their blood type. So their neighbors in Japan, they're similar in a way, but while people in other countries may not know or may know their blood type, every South Korean certainly does know his or hers. So bakit? One interesting fact about blood types in South Korea is that they are thought to contribute to a person's personality and characteristics. Wow! Blood types can also be used to help choose a spouse. Yan. Since your partner's blood type may not be a good match for yours. So if you're on a date in South Korea, it's one of many questions you'll want to ask about your potential partners. Ayan. So fact number 2, South Koreans are 1 year old when born. Yan. One of the unique facts about South Koreans is that they're automatically 1 year old at birth. This means na yung newly born baby is considered 1 year old in Korea. So there are different schools of thought as to why this is. One explanation is that people think it's because the baby is in the mother's womb for 9 months, which is almost a year. Therefore, in South Korea, the baby is 1 year old when born. Ayan. So, the simplest way to answer any question in South Korea is to tell Koreans the year you were born. Our third interesting fact is, fun death is a superstition. Wow! There is an urban legend in South Korea that started years back that electric fans left on while you are sleeping in a room with windows and doors closed can cause death. Wow, ah. It is believed that the fan can lower the blood temperature and can cause hypothermia or abnormal low blood pressure. So, Koreans also believe that the fast-moving air caused by the pan makes it difficult to breathe, causing people to choke. Because of these beliefs, automatic shut-off timers on fans in South Korea are seen as a life-saving feature. But not all, of course, not all people in South Korea believe this, but it is best not to sway them for the ones that do. If you can significantly prove your point, you're still likely to be doubted by superstitious people in South Korea. Here is another fact. Valentine's Day is for guys. So, just when you thought there were enough Hallmark holidays, South Korea upped the ante and introduced White Day. White Day is essentially another Valentine's Day held a month later or March 14. So guys get gifts on Valentine's Day, while girls receive sweets on White Day. Ayan, mark your calendar and brush up on your Valentine's language. That is one day in South Korea where you don't want to make a mistake with your significant other, of course. Here is another interesting fact. In case you're not up on your phobia lingo, tetraphobia means avoiding the number 4. One of the interesting facts about South Korea is that 4 is unlucky number. Sa atin, di ba 13? Therefore, in elevators, you'll often see floors 1, 2, 3, and F. 4 is the scariest number. So apartments in South Korea with multiple 4s, example 404 in their house numbers, are often avoided. And the property values are lower. This is because the word 4 in Korean is similar to the word death. Ayun naman pala. So one of the interesting facts about South Korea is that people often give toilet paper and laundry detergent as housewarming gifts. While you may need to clear out some space in your house to stockpile all that extra household supplies, the great thing about this tradition is that it makes picking out housewarming presents a piece of cake. Napakadali, di ba? Here's one more interesting fact. For many people worldwide, Christmas is a time to return to your hometown and spend time with family, hindi ba like sa atin? New Year's Eve, on the other hand, is typically a party environment spent with friends at a pub, club, or house party. So both holidays are well celebrated by many countries in the world. Many people take their time off travel during these times. For South Korea, is almost the opposite. Koreans spend their Christmas Day with their significant other. It's not critical that they see their families on this day. Jowa lang yan, or boyfriend, girlfriend. Christmas is for couples in Korea. So, I've given you a few interesting facts about our favorite place, but it's just tip of the iceberg because marami pa tayong mga interesting na information that we could share with you. In the meantime, ayan muna yung a few of them. I hope it adds up to your knowledge about our favorite place, and I hope you found it very interesting. So, mga chinggu, mga omoni at oma, it's time again for omoni to say goodbye, annyeong, annyeong. Of course, ang mantra still remains the same. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell. Annyeong mga chinggu, annyeong, saranghae.